Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Welcome to another new edition of a training in the Kringle back office. My name is Giros Mufo and I'm called Mufo Money in the Kringle community. It's a privilege for me to be here at this top of the hour to guide you along the Kringle back office and to show you what we are doing in the Kringle community and what the mission of the Kringle community is all about. So we are going to move directly to the subject matter, and we are going to really see what the criminal community is all about, what is really on right now in the criminal community, and many others. So welcome once more to the Criminal Society. The Criminal Society is a global initiative as a sharing and nurturing society founded upon the principle that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering, and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all. So this is the focal of which we are trying to expose to the world as concerned the criminal community. Moreover, many people in the world are living on a scarcity mindset. This is not because they were born with this mindset, but they have been made to believe that wherever state in which a human being finds himself or herself is the state of which nature has worked it out that he or she should be in, but of which is not truth. What is the root cause of war, crime, and poverty? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Is the belief in scarcity, that it is lack we need to fight to have as much as possible because everything is scarce and we have an unlimited one. But that is not true. We live in a world full of natural abundance, and yet mankind is ensnared in this artificial scarcity because of the mindset that have given people, not because of the scarcity. And moreover, this artificial scarcity has led to massive inequality, as this video will expose to, of which is really not acceptable as human beings to have this reality. Let's go through it as you get the clues of what massive inequality is all about.
So I did some research, and this is what I found from reliable sources like the UN. It turns out that while the US is totally out of whack, things are actually way worse for the planet as a whole. Let's start with this graph. A perfectly even distribution of wealth among all living people, with everyone divided into 5 equal groups. Now, let's show how much each group actually has. Shocking, right? 80% of the world's people barely have any wealth. It's hard to even see them on the charts. Meanwhile, the richest 2%, they have more wealth than half of the rest of the world. Let's look at this chart another way. Let's take the whole world's population, all 7 billion of us, and reduce it to just a representative 100 individuals. Here they are, poorest people on the left, richest people on the right. Now let's show how the world's total wealth, roughly $223 trillion, is distributed. The vast majority have practically nothing. Nothing with which to educate their children, nothing with which to pay for basic medicines. While the richest 1%, they've accumulated 43% of our world's wealth. The bottom 80%, meanwhile, that's 8 out of every 10 people, have just 6% between them. But even this doesn't really show how extreme things have become. The richest 300 people on Earth have the same wealth as the poorest 3 billion. So the number of people it takes to fill a mid-sized commercial aircraft have more wealth than the populations of India, China, the US, and Brazil combined.
So looking at what we just saw, this really works it out to the understanding of everyone that just 1% of the world population has more than world that can full 4 continents, but of which the vast majority of the world population is living in the mindset of scarcity. It's unfair that time goes by, this gap keeps growing because 1% keeps having 99% of all the world's money, while the rest of the
2016
world
might
has
become a
been
more
made to
virtual
believe
world.
that
It will also
money
be a
is
more
being
unequal
1%,
world
and they
than
are
ever before.
pursuing with all the strength,
For the
energy,
first
and all what
time,
they have,
the
this
richest
1%
1% of
of
the
the
population
world's
will
money
enjoy
that
a
have made them
greater
to
share of
believe
global wealth
that it is
than the
scarce,
other
and they are
99%.
going around it. So we are asking ourselves, what is the solution out of such a situation? Because if we keep trusting the present state of things, we will most likely lose all our freedoms and end up on a universal basic income, guaranteeing that all of us will live in poverty as generations pass by. And with the advent of robots that are coming on board right now in great number in all sectors, means that in future, people will not have jobs. So we need to look for a way out for now and the future. And that is why most people have think it twice and said, if we can look at the present financial system, which is based on scarcity, and look for something that is different from that, that can open up to the rest of the 99% that have been made to pursue the 1% of the world's wealth, we are going to redefine things for ourselves. That's why these guys try to make a comparison here, which is so big, and it's on this comparison that the criminal community is going to focus its mission, because it gives the way forward for us to expose what we really want the world to look like to everyone, to get plugged into the community of abundance and prosperity. Let's get to them as they're exposed to us.
You owe me $50, but I'll accept that in Bitcoin, Feathercoin, Litecoin, or Kanye West.
LTAT. Good mythical morning.
What is this worth to you, Link?
I'd say $20, Rhett.
And why is that worth to you, $20?
Because it says 20 on it.
And why does that matter to you? Why is it valuable to you?
Because the person I give it to get the thing I want also agrees that it's what I'm getting from them is worth $20.
That's currency. That's currency. Class dismissed. No, okay. All right, so that
I'm a current dude.
You may know that we went off the gold standard at some point in the United States of America, meaning that a dollar does not represent some actual gold somewhere.
Fort Knox.
Now it is just the government says this is worth $20. Okay, and enough people agree, and it becomes worth something, and other governments agree. You get it. Now,
right.
Cryptocurrency. You probably heard lots about Bitcoin. Everybody's talking about Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that. You gotta invest in Bitcoin if you wanna get rich, like Harvard. You hear about Harvey? He bought a Bitcoin and now he's a millionaire. That's what I heard back home when I was in North Carolina over Christmas.
Really?
Yeah, Bitcoin's this, Bitcoin's that. And so I'm like, well, what is this stuff? I hear that in the news. It's called cryptocurrency. Now, the key difference between $20, yep,
we forgot that.
And cryptocurrency is the fact that this is backed by a central government. In other words, there's a bank. You can have it, sure. It's fake. It's worth nothing to me because it's not backed up by gold. No, I want that back. There's a central bank, a government-backed bank that has created that money, right?
Yes.
That issues that money.
Yes.
And so the stable thing, like the United States government, says that this is worth a certain thing. But cryptocurrency, it's just like me and you on the side, and we're like, hey, you want to start some money?
Yeah, man, I've been thinking I want to start money.
We can call it Rhett and Link dollars or Rhett and Link coin.
I don't have a printer, so
No, we don't even need that. It can just all be totally digital, man.
Bingo.
We'll call it Rhett and Link coin, and it'll be totally digital. And me and you will decide how many of it's going to be made and what it's worth.
What about just Link coin?
I don't want to do that. Let's make it Rhett and Link coin. We're stronger together, buddy. Stick with me here.
You can be in it.
And then we go out and we say, hey, you guys want to invest in Rhett and Link coin? You want some Rhett and Link coin? And
we call it Link coin for short.
Hey, this guy over here, we convinced this guy over to here to sell his feed for his horses in Rhett and Link coin. He's accepting Rhett and Link coin.
Feed people.
And then all of a sudden, you've got this network of users who've all agreed that Rhett and Link coin is worth something, and then it becomes worth something. Does that make sense? It's basically worth something because people have agreed, in a network, have agreed that it is worth something, but it's just digital.
So you can bear in mind with me, as these guys just put it, that we can create a financial system or monetary system or a currency of which we can decide on what it is and can be using it for the exchange of goods and services. And that is what the Kringle Society is saying. We have our own private currency, which is TBC, which is the short form of the billion coin, and of which its smaller units are called kringles. And the billion coin is a medium of exchange used in the Kringle community for the exchange of goods and services as everyone joins the Kringle community. And moreover, the main purpose of it is to restore
you are self-aware and capable of higher thinking. You and all of humanity are more valuable than precious gold. A mountain of gold by itself cannot do all the things you can do. You are more valuable as a living man or as a living woman than anything else in this world. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Mankind is the most valuable thing on earth, and you are a part of it. We are inviting you to become part of a currency that recognizes you and your birthright to live in abundance. We are in the final stages of our global distribution of this currency that only goes up in value as each new member joins it. It's the members of our community that bring value to our currency, and we measure that value in grains of gold. We're in the distribution phase of our currency, while we've been building a new economy around it from the ground up over the past 3.5 years. Merchants all over the world accept our currency, or partially accept our currency as payment for their goods and services. We want to give you a gift of some of it that is valued over $2,500, which you can use immediately with our participating merchants. During the distribution phase, we have two classes of members. You will either hold enough coin to become a billionaire or a millionaire. The creator of this coin has made enough to create 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires to establish an economy based on abundance, which will pull out all of the stops suppressing humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. It's time for humanity to lift itself up. The creator, otherwise known as the admin of this coin, is ready to distribute enough of these coins to you to turn you into a millionaire or billionaire, in exchange for you completing some simple tasks. This is on top of the gift we will give you. In other words, you do not have to have millions and billions of dollars to buy into these positions. All you have to do is complete some simple tasks, and you will be rewarded with a mass quantity of these coins. In fact, it will be easy to turn you into a millionaire this week. Wow! Think about that. You could be a millionaire this week. The best part is that we can do this lawfully. We are at peace with all governments around the world, and we are recognized as a private, self-regulated society. Since we don't offer coins on the public market exchanges, we're free from the tethers that governments place on the market-based coins. We are free from the same regulations and tethers that have been used for so long to suppress humanity into a perpetual state of poverty and misery. You can finally be free to live a life of abundance. Isn't that what you always wanted? For more information about this, please read our public notice. So, you may be wondering how much this is going to cost you. Yes, of course, building and maintaining a global currency costs money, right? Everything can't just be for free. There is a monthly admin fee that needs to be paid to make all of this possible. Common sense will tell you that. So how much is that? The monthly admin fee is only 8 grains of gold, payable digitally. Well, how much is 8 grains of gold in USD, you may be asking? Is it $250? I mean, that would be a good deal if it was, because the gift is worth over $2,500, right? No, it's not $250 a month. By the way, our currency is free from transaction fees and middlemen. 0 transaction fees. Is the admin fee $100? No. How about $50 a month? No again. 8 grains of gold is about $25 today. That's it. Remember, this could turn you into a millionaire within a week, and it may only cost you $25 to make that happen once you complete the tasks required. If you can't manage to take advantage of this offer, don't worry. We have many jobs available where you can earn some of this currency, but these jobs won't pay you enough to become a millionaire so fast. But maybe over the years you can build up to that level. Every economy has workers at the bottom of it, right? The choice is yours. Do what it takes to become a billionaire, a millionaire, or become a worker supporting this economy that will make the world a better place to live in for all of us. Or you can even go away and keep supporting the current financial system that has been responsible for so much misery and perpetual poverty in the world. Make a good choice today.
So looking at what we have just gotten from this presentation, we come to understand that we are the ones to make it work for ourselves. And joining the Congo community gives you that big opportunity to really make things go for you. Moreover, positioning yourself will give you that way forward, which will give you really great things that will put you ahead as you have joined the criminal community, because the mature TBC community structure will look like what we have here. We have the billionaire zone, the millionaire zone, the employment zone, and you will be receiving up to $500,000 in Bitcoin by getting a position on the rotator. What is the rotator? I will explain as we move along. But for you to have such a position, you need to complete certain necessary activities to acquire at least a spot on the rotator. So focusing on getting rapid reward before the timer in your back office hits zero, because once it will hit zero, the opportunity that has been offered for you to earn more free coins at entrance will be off. Now let's pull along to explain what the rotator is all about. The rotator is a mechanism in the criminal community where 111,111 members that meet the monthly requirement will be placed on a rotator, meaning that we're on a scale which $500,000 will be coming to them, one person after the other. And there is only one requirement today: pay the billionaire program fee monthly or go for the annual payment, as many are doing right now. You are going to have a number on this rotator which will make you to be moving forward as far as the positioning in the criminal community is all about. And you are going to be the ones to be running the criminal community, because it cannot be run by a single person who now is the creator, which we call Chris Kringle, the admin of TBC. So moreover, since this is a ludicrous task, many of these people are being equipped and trained right now on what we call personal development, which gives them the go ahead to have the tools and what it brought to run a purely private economy from ground up. Moreover, massive rewards await everyone that complete their registration and receive their rewards as they get into the criminal community, because everyone that get into the community at least have a gift of over 25,000 fingers. And as you participate in other programs after selecting your program and paying your participation fee for that program, you are open up to a whole vast different activities which will permit you to earn as many coins as possible at this distribution phase of this great currency, which is to fight unemployment, yield, and all the other different troubles that are meaning the world at large. Moreover, we have this other opportunity, which is called the Rapid 24, Rapid 48 for everyone that is coming on board new. Get to receive the gift immediately after you receive the gift and select the billionaire program. Help two people to also receive the gift, and it will give you the opportunity to earn 20 coins. As you permit those two people to have two each below them, immediately within 48 hours is going to give you the possibility to earn 50 TBC. So this is a great opportunity for you to earn a whole lot as far as the reality is concerned. Moreover, this rapid reward is going to lead us to mass adoption this year, 2021, because you get on board, you help two, help four, and that is how we grow like wildfire. Moreover, you can extend this sharing or extend this group to your social media groups by permitting all your friends and everyone around you to really make it a stand and really work it out for themselves and pull along as we go. So you can take this sentence to any social media and tell them, I have a gift for you, time is short, call me, as they call you, you explain to them how to get the gift. As they get the gift, you say they can have more of the coin by selecting the program and paying their participation fee. As they select a program and pay their participation fee, it gives them room to earn more coins, and you also that you've helped them to plug in the opportunity to have what? To have Bitcoin bounties. That is 50% of the program fee of the program they have selected is going to be given back to you as Bitcoin bounties. And you are going to be able to remove and use it immediately. At the moment where these slides were being made, up to 6 million USD has been shared to people that have helped others to join the community and plug them into abundance and prosperity. Moreover, you can determine what level of number of people you want to bring into the community and collect Bitcoin bounties, because this is what you definitely and immediately or instantaneously as you help them come in, because you collect your Bitcoin bounties, 15 minutes of earning them, you have already collected them. So this is a great standing or a great opportunity for you to really make it huge with you being part of the Kruger community. Moreover, if they go for the yearly pay, they are going to have a discount, meaning that what if they select the billionaire program and pay annually, they are going to have a reduction of $50. They select the millionaire program and pay annually, a reduction of $23. The starters program annual payment, they are going to have a reduction of $12. So the reality is for you to be able to help them have what it takes to make this annual payment, and you are going to be given 50% of this annual payment after they have done it. Moreover, we have this August promo, which is running from now to December. For everyone that goes for the annual pay, you earn 1,000 TBC for the billionaire program. So you go for the billionaire program annual pay, you're going to earn up to 1,000 TBC, and this is open right to the 31st of December 2021. Moreover, we have this United for Food that is fast coming on board, and many countries are already contesting to be the first to have their food center. In these food subsidy centers, these are areas where you go and get food at 50% reduction of their current market price, which gives you the opportunity to outdo any other person that is buying these foodstuffs ordinary. So you cut your grocery bills by half by being a member of the billionaire community, and being a member of the billionaire program gives you room to really make it great as you purchase food at 50% in all these centers. The reality is for you to really make it work for your community and you get a food centers as quick as possible, because 1,000 people in your locality qualifies you automatically for a food center to be set around your vicinity. So the reality is for you to do it as quick as possible, as up to 1,000 of these centers are to be created around the world. And as we are pulling along, we are making news as we are growing faster. Moreover, is filling out the short form in your KCBO could lead you into the biggest thing that could ever happen in your life. So going to your Kruger back office as you sign, you're going to see this assurance card. This assurance card is an opportunity for you to have life assurance for health and many other things that may happen to you, pay free of charge. This is an advantage which has been offered to the Kruger community by a third party, of which is so awesome. So guys, if you want to really have this, go to your Kruger back office and fill the form at the dashboard area, and you'll be part of this, because right this morning, there are already codes that have come out to permit everyone that has filled this form to be able to position him or herself in a way that they are going to be participating to have this card. So it's a really big advantage added to what you're doing in the criminal community. I'll bet that you should run fast and fill the form. Moreover, we have United or join the $1,000 a week club. This is where people that earn $1,000 a week are coming together to help strategize to increase their earnings, because if you doubt that you cannot earn $1,000 a week, try to join the mass adoption from Monday to Friday. And before you know it, with the strategies that you're going to be taught, you will be earning up to $1,000 a week. So guys, that is what I had for you as a new member, or to expose what the Kruger community is all about. So now it's time for question and answers. Feel free. We are ready here to answer your questions and help you move along. So thank you for listening, and let's move to questions and answers.